When we are working on a project, we need staffing. We need employees to help us with that. And so as part of project management, we need to schedule our employees. We need to know how many workers we have available working for our company and what the demand is at any particular day or time, so that we can figure out who's working and who has the day off. So we're going to look at an employee scheduling heuristic. And a heuristic is just a general rule of thumb or an approach you can take when there's more than one right answer. So let's just look at one method for scheduling employees. So how does it work? Well, we're going to assign the first X number of workers the day off. And we find this number based on taking the number of workers available minus the demand for workers. So for example, if we have 5 workers and we need 3 workers on staff, then that means 2 workers get the day off. So the first 2 workers in our list will get the day off, the next 3 will work. Then the next day, what we will do is we will assign days off to the next people in the list who didn't have the previous day off. Now you're probably telling me that's a terrible schedule. Why would you give one person Monday off and a different person Tuesday off and a different person Wednesday off? Well, we do this first and we fill out the table, and then what we do is we rearrange the table to create a more desirable schedule. So let's look at how this works. So here we have a project where we have 5 workers that are employed with us. And we're going to need 3 people on Monday, 3 on Tuesday, 4 on Wednesday, 3 on Thursday, 4 on Friday. Saturday is a busy day, so 5 then. And we're going to need 3 on Sunday. My iPad is telling me that my coloring book has new pages. That's what you're seeing at the top there. So if we have 5 workers and we need 3 of them working that day, then that means 2 people get the day off. So we're going to give person A and person B the day off. C, D, and E are working. On Tuesday, again, we need 3 workers. We have 5, so 2 people get the day off. And according to our heuristic, we should make it person C and D. So the next 2 in line, which means E and A and B have to work. All right, on Wednesday, we need 4 people working. We have 5 workers, so that means 1 person gets the day off. And who hasn't got a day off yet? That's person E. Okay, everybody else is working that day. On Thursday, we need 3 workers. We have 5, so 2 people get the day off. So what happens is we give off A and B. They both get the day off, and everyone else works. So see how we continue to go through the list, and whoever hasn't got a day off yet will be the next in line. On Friday, 4 people are needed. We have 5 workers, so 1 person gets the day off, and it's person C. On Saturday, we need all hands on deck. We have 5 workers, we need 5 workers, so no one gets the day off. On Sunday, we need 3 workers, we have 5, so 2 people get the day off, and we give those 2 people the day off, those who haven't had a day off yet in a couple days. So that means that D and E get the day off. Now you're probably looking at that schedule thinking, man, that's terrible. If I was an employee for that company, I would be really unhappy. You're going to give me Monday off and Thursday off? Well, that sucks. So the last step in this process then is to take days like Tuesday and Thursday that have the same demand for workers. And what we can do, because they have the same demand for workers, is we can switch them. So that means that on Tuesday, A will get the day off, and on Thursday they'll work. And B will get the day off, and on Thursday they'll work. So we're switching them across, and you got to do it for everybody. So X, 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 and these become O, O, and this is still X. So notice what this does. It means that worker A now has Monday, Tuesday off. Worker B has Monday, Tuesday off, a much better schedule. Worker C has Thursday and Friday off. Okay, so now we would look at, is there any other switches that can be done that would provide a better schedule for workers D and E? Because they right now have 2 days off that are not consecutive. And there's not always a solution that will give everybody their 2 days off in a row, right? Poor worker E can't have 2 days off in a row because we can't move the Wednesday schedule to Saturday because there's different demand for workers. And we can't switch the Wednesday schedule and Monday schedule because there's different demand for workers. So for E, they're left this week with 2 vacation days that don't match up, which means when we schedule next week, E will be our priority for giving them 2 consecutive days off.